The title of this video is only partially clickbait.
Marshall Rogan,
Marshall Rogan.
Yes, I made over $2,000 from this project in little more than a week. And yes, Joe Rogan is only partially involved in this. See, Joe Rogan's dog Marshall gained consciousness and deployed the project on Ethereum network that, get this, sponsors underpaid NFC fighters. And it turns out, yes, it's a real problem. UFC fighters getting paid too little and basically getting swindled into predatory contracts that they don't fully understand. Can't blame them though. Anyways, this project that is named after Joe Rogan's dog Marshall has a real potential to reach 1 billion market cap. A crypto project which sponsors UFC fighters who get huge mainstream attention from their fights and whatnot. And all these fighters have to do to get sponsored is shout out Marshall Rogan, which of course drives up the interest and hype for the project, sort of working like word of mouth marketing. And as someone who has been in the world of marketing for 5 or 6 years, there's nothing better for generating hype than word of mouth marketing. Anyways, while I couldn't really find that much information on the team behind this project, their actions do speak for themselves. To this date, they have paid more than $500,000 in donations to fighters, and they have sponsored more than 40 fighters, most known being Korean Zombie, Kyler Phillips, Bobby Green, and Ian Heinisch. And they don't plan to stop there. Some of the things they have on their roadmap that will be huge catalysts for price explosion are sponsoring gyms. That's kind of another leg in mainstream world and one step closer to mainstream media talking about this project. Another thing is centralized exchange listings. Once that happens, investing in this project will be much more easier, and huge crowds of investors who don't necessarily want to set up MetaMask and go through the decentralized exchange route, they will start to invest in this project. And we all know what happens to price of a project once it gets listed on a centralized exchange. Also, the team behind the project are actually planning to speak with Joe Rogan itself. Well, I think once that happens, this project will become the next Shiba Inu. The master plan is kicking into gear as more and more sponsored fighters are talking about the project on social media.
Sponsor sending racks, alright? Fighting for fighters out here. I don't know shit about PD3 and NFTs, but I know Marshall Rogan cutting the check.
Give a huge shout out to the guys from Marshall Rogan, There is a new cryptocurrency project that are helping a lot of fighters. They are designed to help us.
All that unfold this week. But in the meantime, I want to recommend that you check out Marshall Rogan Inu.
There's this new project, Marshall Rogan Inu. I want to give a huge shout out to them. They're helping out so many fighters, helping fighters get things squared away that they need help with financially.
So when I learned all this information, I invested about $900 of my own cash in this project. Why? Ever since I'm on the hunt for good projects to invest in, I have realized that finding good projects with real goals and real teams that just continue to deliver, that's rare. Most developers abandon their projects once price starts going down. The team behind MRI, they just continue to deliver and smashing goals weekly. They're bringing more and bigger fighters on board. There's even talks about bringing Conor McGregor on board, and this of course brings more and more exposure and hype to the project, slowly increasing the price. And currently my $900 investment is worth more than $2,600. And get this, the project is only a couple of weeks old and is only sitting at $50 million market cap with less than 5,000 holders. And with a team that's actively delivering their promises and regularly being on Twitter Spaces, I don't see why this project won't reach $1 billion market cap. Just look at what happened with Shiba Inu. From 3 billion market cap, the project exploded to more than 40 billion market cap in a matter of weeks. And the driving factor behind this growth was, you guessed it, hype. Now, there's no real utility behind Shiba Inu. It's a meme coin and people mainly bought it because other people were buying. Now imagine what happens to MRI when it reaches the same type of mainstream audience where fans of UFC are buying the coin because their favorite fighter is promoting it. Well, all of this is underway, and that's why I think you're still early if you want to buy in this project. I am not saying that we're going to reach Shiba levels of 40 billion market cap, but I don't see why this project won't reach 1 billion market cap. I think it's entirely reasonable once the coin gets listed on centralized exchanges and once the marketing fully kicks into gear. Now you might be asking, how do you actually buy this coin? First, you need to put some money on Coinbase or Binance. If you don't have an account there, you can get $20 of free Bitcoin and support the channel by creating an account and depositing $100. Once you have created an account on one of these platforms, deposit some fiat cash, and once that's done, buy some Ethereum. Now you will need to move Ethereum from the exchange to your MetaMask wallet. If you don't have MetaMask set up yet, it's really easy. You just have to download the Chrome extension, set up your secret phrase, write it down and hide it somewhere. If you lose or share this phrase with anyone, you will lose access to your account and your money. To send Ethereum to your wallet, copy your wallet address, go back to your exchange, initiate a transfer and paste in your address. Make sure you select Ethereum network and then proceed with the withdrawal. Depending on how congested the network is, your funds will be transferred within 10 or 30 minutes. When your Ethereum has arrived in your MetaMask wallet, go to app.uniswap.org. This is the most popular decentralized exchange almost anyone using Ethereum uses. Copy in MRI contract address in the bottom slot and choose Ethereum on the top. You should see your Ethereum balance on the top slot. Be advised, don't spend all your Ethereum on this. You need to leave at least $100 for fees or else you won't be able to sell once the coin pumps. And that's pretty much how you buy tokens on Uniswap. Real simple and real easy. Guys, once in a while in the crypto space we get these coins that just pump like crazy. I'm talking Shiba levels of growth. And while it's really hard to predict which coins are gonna be the next Shiba Inu, you just can't deny that some projects have real potential to be there. As always guys, this is not financial advice. Don't invest any cash you're not willing to lose. Subscribe to the channel. Bye.